So I'd like you to take a comfortable seat for our meditation today. It can be on your yoga mat, it can be on a chair. You can even lie on your back if that's more comfortable for your hips and your knees. Check out how you're feeling before you sit down and get ready for your meditation because you want to be comfortable. Whatever you decide, make sure you sit up nice and tall if you are taking that seated posture. So what I mean by that is take your true height. A lot of us, we have this natural inclination to roll our shoulders forward, especially in colder climates. We do that to stay warm. Even everywhere else, whether we're driving a car, eating, even texting, we tend to take this forward fold with our shoulders slumped forward. I've noticed, especially if we're carrying a big backpack, that's what we do. So let's do the opposite of that. Let's roll those beautiful shoulders back. Lift that chest, navel stays nice and tight. Use that core, pull in that navel to hold your spine up so you are sitting up as tall as you can. If you're lying down, lay down, let those ankles open up, palms are soft beside you, relax your head, neck and shoulders, and relax your jaw. As we're sitting up here today, as I sit for this meditation, I'd like you to visualize your spine and your vertebra if you're doing the same. So sitting up nice and tall, maybe you crossed your legs, or maybe you picked up your knees and spun your heels around. You can always sit on the tops of your feet. Whatever you prefer, visualize that spine and those vertebrae stacked above one another so you're sitting up as tall as you can. I say that because throughout your meditation you might find yourself doing that natural inclination and rolling forward, and that's okay. Just remind yourself to open that beautiful chest, to use that powerful spine and that core, that navel to sit up nice and tall. Palms come soft onto your thighs, onto your knees, onto your lap, wherever you like. It's your meditation. You have to love it and you have to feel good. As you're settling into your posture, close your eyes. Chin is parallel to the earth. As you close your eyes, I'd like you to pay attention to your breathing. Maybe you're thinking, why would I do that? I breathe all day. But what I mean is, pay attention to the pace of your breath. If you're like me, maybe you notice you're holding your breath, or maybe you're taking short, shallow, quick breaths. For your meditation, I'd like you to change that. So on your inhale, allow your chest to fully rise and your navel to fully expand. And when you exhale, the opposite effect, that chest drops, that navel shrinks. And breathe in again. Maybe it feels unfamiliar or unnatural at first, but for some of us, this is the first deep breath we're taking in the whole day, myself included. See if you can start your meditation by taking 10 breaths just like this. Always at your own pace. As you take these breaths, soften your eyebrows, soften your jaw. Bring a softness to any part of your body that you're holding in a grip or tight with tension. If your palms are closed, open them now, keep them soft. If you're lying on your mat, let your head, neck, and shoulders melt away. And let your hips, your glutes, and your ankles become weightless. As you've met your 10 breaths or past them, I'd like you to maintain this deep breathing through the remainder of your meditation. I'd like you to begin a mental scan of your body, even with your eyes closed. In your mind's eye, visualize your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Begin your scan, and what you're scanning for right now is any physical ailments, any blockages, any weights weighing you down. Scan from your head into your neck, again into your jaw, out to your shoulders, down to your elbows, out all 10 fingers. Take your scan into your chest and your respiratory system. Take your scan to your navel and all of your organs that live there. Take your scan out to your hips, down to your knees, down to your ankles, and out all 10 toes. Scanning for any stiffness, soreness, muscle aches or fatigues, any tightness, any tensions, any stresses locked away. Any illness that you'd rather not arise with. Once you've done your physical scan, I'd like you to scan again, starting at the crown of your head, moving all the way down to the soles of your feet. Only this time, I'd like you to scan for your emotions, your feelings, and what you've brought into your meditation today. The truth is, you might ask everyone around you, how are you feeling? How are you doing? But when was the last time you asked yourself, how am I feeling? How am I doing? So again, the crown of your head, start to scan. Only this time look for any sadness, blues, or melancholies, stresses, worries, anxieties, fears, any cares, worries, or concerns. Any angers or frustrations. Move down into your neck, on your shoulders. Notice if there's anything you're carrying there that's weighing you down, pushing you down. Scan down into your spine, into your vertebra. Scan into your chest. Is there anything keeping you, any emotions holding your breath from breathing deeper? From allowing you to expand and breathe beautifully, freely, and openly? Anything stifling your breath? Scan down into your stomach. Sometimes our emotions can manifest behind our navels in the form of ulcers or stomach aches. So scan there, see what you're feeling now. Scan into your hips. If there's any worries, cares, and concerns that have caused these hips to become so tight, maybe you're storing those feelings there. Scan down into your knees, again down into your ankles, and out all 10 toes. And as you complete your scan, take an overall view, an overall look at everything you're carrying with you today, physically and emotionally. Hold on to whatever you've discovered in your scan, and we will return to it very shortly. For now, I'd like you to revisit your breath. How are you breathing? Maybe you notice with every inhale that beautiful chest lifts and rises, and that navel expands, and with every exhale your chest drops and your navel shrinks. Notice that you've changed your breathing in only a few short minutes of your meditation. Notice that you're breathing deeper and fuller, using your lungs, using your body exactly the way you were built to. See if you can count out 5 deep breaths, just like this. As you meet your 5 breaths or have passed them, I'd like you to pay attention to your exhales. When you exhale, exhale so fully, so powerfully that you don't just exhale your breath, but you exhale everything you discovered in your body scan. Exhale every stiffness, soreness, muscle ache or fatigue, every illness. Exhale every emotion that's weighing you down. Exhale all sadness, blues, melancholies, stresses, worries, anxieties, fears, worries, cares, and concerns. Exhale those feelings so powerfully, so fully, far out of your vessel. With every exhale, you pour them out of you, deeper and deeper, farther and farther away from where you're laying or from where you're sitting. And now, turn your attention to your inhales. As you breathe in, visualize your breath moving inside of you. Visualize this beautiful breath moving, meeting every cell in your body, every organ in your body, every tendon, ligament, muscle group, and joint. As this breath moves out to all 10 fingers and all 10 toes, visualize it restoring, replenishing, rejuvenating, and revitalizing all of your body on its way there. Every part of your body. So now with each breath in, you can almost visualize your cells dancing happily inside of you. You could visualize your blood oxygenating. You can feel the power of restoration overcome you now. With every breath in and every breath out, you become lighter and lighter, freer and freer, clearer and clearer in your seated posture or in your lying posture. And you're left here in your vessel, so light, so free, so clear with each breath, that now you can visualize yourself floating up off of the earth, moving farther and farther away from your mat. Maybe you feel a soft smile appearing across your face. And everything that once ailed you or weighed you down in your body is no longer there. Every exhale pushes it farther and farther away. You can see those things that you'd rather not carry with you, that are not serving you, moving farther and farther away from you, so far away now that you could see them dissipating, evaporating into the atmosphere, turning into absolute and complete nothingness. So you're left with your vessel so light, so free, and so clear. You've never felt this free before. Return your attention to your breath. How are you breathing? Your breath has now become so natural. And the goal is to take this natural breathing with you well out of class. So you're not just taking them with me, you're taking them with you into your day-to-day life. In everything you do. Recognizing that you have the power to breathe like this, these deep, replenishing breaths, anytime you choose. On an exhale, begin to bring your awareness back to your fingertips and your toes, even as you float away. Begin to bring your awareness back to the earth beneath your body, cradling you, almost as if it's lulling you off to sleep. But you don't fall asleep, you stay aware, alert, recognizing your breathing. As you wiggle your 10 fingers and your 10 toes, drop your chin to chest, or if you're lying, rock your neck side to side. As your chin is into chest seated, rock your face side to side. And keep breathing. As you're lying into your mat or sitting, visualize now anything remaining on your neck and shoulders falling off of you now. Any weights, any cares or concerns. Visualize it scattering off of you like sand back into the earth. So you arise so light out of your meditation. On an inhale, lift your chin, your nose, and your beautiful face. Roll your shoulders back if you're seated. Take a deep breath. If you're lying, turn to one side of your mat, push your palm into the earth, and use the power of that arm and that core to arise. Take a seated posture. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, navel's tight. Inhale your hands to heart. And bow to yourself as I bow to you with Namaste, which simply means the divine light within me sees, feels, recognizes, and appreciates the divine light within you. And I thank you for joining me for today's meditation. Namaste.